Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Dodger Wolf with 1015 rating versus Rod 30 with 1380 ratings. So this is going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. And then we are going to see Wolf win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they'll get to decide if they want to go first or second this match. And then going ahead and looking at deck counts, we see 40 versus 40. Gotta love to see it. This is the fourth one in a row, by the way. And then we're going to go ahead and see Wolf choose to go first. And then looking at the opening hands, we have Phantom Night Wing, Droplet, Ash, Tour Guide, Jackalope. So this is solid. Going first, this is good. Going second, this is good. So this is a nice hand. And then they have Spoofing, Faker, Silk, 1-for-1 Ecclesia. So this is, so they're playing Dogmatica, Geist. This has no going second cards in it though, so this isn't that great. Kind of like a lot of engine cards here. 1-for-1 won't be bad though. I mean, I can try to bring out Melusine. Then they're going to normal summon out Tour Guide effect, bring out Graph from the deck, and then go ahead and get rid of those for Cherubini, and then Graph effect. It's going to bring out Seer, and then Cherubini, go ahead and send Cloak. Then they're going to use Jackalope effect. And they hit... Oh, I should have tried calling it. They hit Wings. Nah, I should have tried calling it for sure. And then Drell's in the Ragged Gloves. That's a good hit from hand, by the way. And then Cloak, that's going to go grab Boots. And then overlay those into a Sea Dragon effect. That's going to bring back out the Ancient Cloak. And then special summon out Boots. Turn those into a Sold. And then a Sold effect, that's going to go ahead and search a Stain from deck. And then a Sold to go send Living Fossil to bring out Renaud. And then Renaud effect will trigger to add back the Living Fossil. Turn all those into an Appaloosa. And then Seer effect, bring out Graph. And then won't be destroyed because of the Cherubini. And then go ahead, turn those into a Rusty. So this should just be like full combo, like Rusty, Appaloosa, Dragoon. You know, assuming that they're playing Dragoon. Then Rusty, go send Torn Scales, set Fogblade, and then they're going to Boots to go ahead and add Fogblade from deck to hand. Torn Scales, bring itself out. And then they're going to use the Torn Scales, discard Ragged Gloves, go send Fogblade. And then Fogblade effect, bring out Ancient Cloak, and then Ancient Cloak to make Rusty gain 800. Always got to remember that effect. Very free. And then Rusty pop Breaksword effect, that's going to go ahead and summon back these. And then turn those into an Anaconda. And then Anaconda effect, that's going to bust out a Dragoon. Then they're going to set these and pass. So this is solid. This is actually a lot. I mean, you know, we're going to count Appaloosa's 1 negate as we always do. Appaloosa 1, Dragoon 2, Fogblade 3, Fogblade 4, Droplet 5, Ash 6. You have 6 cards to play with. I mean, come on now. That, especially when they're not all like, you know, if it was all monster effects, you know, then it could be like easily like somewhat breakable because like Dark Ruler, but like even if you Dark Ruler this, they still have 4 interruptions. Like, that's really good. Pass, draw Manifestation. And they're going to 1-for-1 get rid of Silk. Chain Ash Blossom, and they just scoop there. So, going on to the next game. Kind of surprised that they even tried playing there. Maybe it was because of a YGO scope. You know, YGO scope is really dumb. I said it before, I'll say it again. YGO scope needs to not have the replays, like, and again, this is coming from a replay channel. Like, it's not good. It's not good. You can, I might release a tutorial of how to YGO scope someone quicker, just so that way it gets taken down. But you know, what if it doesn't get taken down and then everyone YGO scopes quick? I don't know. Kind of iffy about that. But game 2 opening hand is Tour Guide, Wings, Torn Scale, Graph, and Living Fossil, and obviously Geist chose to go first. And then they have Faker, Spoofing, 1-for-1, Ash, Marionetter. So again, there's a lot of Geist cards in these hands. They're going to 1-for-1, it's going to get rid of Faker, and then bring out Melusine, and this is really good. Normal summon Marionetter effect, that's going to go ahead and set a Protocol. Now, they can do a couple different plays here. Now obviously they can special summon Faker turn 1, which is insane. They're thinking here. Oh, alright, fair enough. We don't even have to see the plays. It was already too much. Wow. Fair enough. Honestly, I forget what was in their hand exactly, but... Alright, moving on to the next game. Moving on to game 3. We're going to see Phantom Knights choose to go first. Opening hand is Anti-Spell, Rhoda, Rena, Takentomborg, and Snake, so this works. And then they also have Anti-Spell, which is good. Then they have Red Eyes Fusion. So, they're playing Altergeist. This is most likely to, like, bring out Sangan. And then go for, like, Anaconda. And then, like, Sangan Search, go Sun Red Eyes Fusion. So they're playing, like, the Tour Guide stuff, the Red Eye stuff, the Dogmatica stuff. And that, like, that's on top of the Altergeist stuff. Like, wow. Like, I wonder what this list looks like exactly. I feel like it would definitely look weird. They open 2 Tour Guide too evenly. Also opening up multiples. Sounds really weird. It's like you can't use like the 2 Tour Guides or a Red Eyes Fusion in the same turn. You know, unless if like this activation gets negated. But they're gonna go Rhoda, add Torn Scales. And then they're gonna set Anti-Spell, normal summon Torn Scales. Okay, like, I don't know why they set this right here. I don't know why. You know, I could have waited. Okay, cause danger. Alright, fair enough. And then Snake bring itself out. Go ahead, turn those into a Cherubini. And Cherubini effects, send the Edge Imp, and then Edge Imp is going to go ahead and bring itself out. Also, last time I commentated over this deck, I messed up and I was like, why'd they set Droplet? Why'd they set Droplet? Well, it's because of Cherubini effect. And, you know, people were commenting like, oh, DB Grinder's so bad, but like... Hey, I don't think I'm bad. I don't think I'm bad. Like, I miss things. Especially as a commentator, I miss things. I used to watch the, like, YCS streams, and I used to be like, how are these commentators so trash? Then you actually try commentating yourself, and it's like, wow, this is actually just way harder than playing. I know it may sound crazy, but commentating is definitely harder than playing. For me, at least. I definitely think I'm a better player than I am a commentator, but I've been working on my commentating pretty much like every day for like a year and a half, so definitely like becoming better at it. I can't wait till like actual events come back, you know, Konami, you know, they let me commentate, that'd be really cool. But they're going to go Ancient Cloak effect here, go grab Boots, Torn Scale, bring itself out. And then overlay those into a Sea Dragon effect. That's going to bring out Ancient Cloak. And then special summon Boots. And then go ahead and turn those into an Assault. Assault effect. That's going to go grab Stained. And then effect to go dump 1. Bring out Renaud. Renaud effect to go ahead and grab back. Grab back the Living Fossil. Turn those into an Appaloosa. And then they're going to go ahead and Boots effect. Go grab Shade from deck to hand. And then set Shade, activate it, and then go ahead and turn those into a Rusty. And then Rusty effect, that's going to go send the Ragged Gloves, set Fog Blade. And then Living Fossil, bring out Snake. And then they're going to use Ragged Gloves to go send Wings. And then Wings effect, banish to go ahead and summon back. Ancient Cloak, make this gang 800. Can never forget that. Overlaying the Break Sword, Rusty effect to pop it. And then Break Sword effect, summon on those back. And then, boom, Anaconda. And then, Anaconda, go dump, and then bring out the Almighty Dragoon. And then, pass turn. So, Appaloosa, Dragoon, Fog Blade, and Anti-Spell. Pretty good, especially when, like, you know, Anti-Spell and Appaloosa most likely can be hitting multiple cards. Then they draw Meluseek. I just don't... I don't know how I feel about the list. Like, it seems so weird. I wonder how many Geist monsters they're playing. Because, like, you can't be playing, like, you know, 3 Meluseek, 2 Silk, 3 Marionetter, when you're adding like all these extra normal summons, the Red Eyes Fusion, the bricks. But they're going to stand by phase, flip anti-spell, and then they're going to evenly change Dragoon, and then evenly again. So that's going to out everything besides Dragoon. Dragoon is pretty strong though, and like they do have a good amount of follow-ups in Graveyard, obviously. They have Ancient Cloak, Torrent Scales, Edge Imp. Then they're going to normal. Well, I guess this is like somewhat follow-up to normal summon Tour Guide, bring out Sangan, and then turn those into a Cherubini. And then Sangan effect, go add Faker. Wait, are they also playing the boots? There's no way. What is this deck list? Like, I don't even know. Like, there's gotta be I don't know. Like, the Sangan, Tour Guides, Red Eyes Fusion, the bricks, and that's assuming they're only playing one Red Eyes Fusion. The Dogmatica stuff, the Fogblade, the boots, the Geist engine. There's so much in this deck. And then set pass, draw Seer. That's not bad, because like if they have to Dragoon, discard, or if they choose to like Torrent Scales, discard, then they'll get a free monster out of that. Cloak to go grab boots, and then Torrent Scales bring itself out. And then they're going to Dragoon effect to destroy the Cherubini, burn for 5, and then special summon boots, overlay those for a break sword effect that's going to go ahead and pop Fogblade, or try to. And then battle phase, go ahead and poke, or think if I have a response in Fogblade. Yeah, they're thinking about dropping Faker, but they're just going to get poked. And then boots effect to go grab Fogblade. And then set pass, draw Ash Blossom. Then they're going to go ahead and activate Red Eyes Fusion. They're going to let that resolve, go dump and summon. Because like this isn't like threatening Dragoon at all. They're going to pop Break Sword. Set Seek Pass, draw Tour Guide. It's crazy how I'm featuring a match where both players are playing Tour Guide in 2021. That's definitely different. Pop Seek, burn for 5, effect to go search. They're going to go ahead and change Dragoon to negate that. Then they're going to go ahead and Seer effect, summon back out Cherubini effect, change Dragoon to negate. It does send for cost though. And then they're going to go ahead and destroy Fogblade instead of this being destroyed. Then battle phase, attack over. Yeah, this is just game, because now they can just Fogblade, summon out Break Sword, and that's GG's. But that was... It's not even like a interesting match, I'm not going to lie, but... So more Red Eyes Fusion. Come, keep milling, please. Aww. Hey, at least I said GG's, but... Like, this list is wild. For sure. I don't even know. I don't feel a very good way about this deck. I don't know. It's definitely something different though. We have seen the Tour Guide and the Sangan and Boots and the Fogblade play before. That was actually played in Mech Knights pretty commonly at one point. But yeah, I don't know. Definitely a weird list, but if they're doing well with it, they're doing well with it. Dragoon on DB rated can just be an FTK sometimes. I mean, we saw at this match, Dragoon plus a little bit of follow-up really was all it took. Well, after 2 evenly. But that was a good game. Like, not a good game. A cool deck is what I meant to say. A cool deck. Not like a crazy game. Definitely not a crazy game. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't know. Feel cool about that deck. Looking at how long the match was, though, we can see it was only about 26 minutes long. Wow, that's really quick considering that it's Altergeist. Maybe this deck doesn't grind as much as the normal Geist deck does. I mean, the Geist engine, once it gets going, it can grind forever. Yeah, it can grind so long it gets annoying on DB. Because, in real life, if you play against the deck and you get them to really low life points, then time is going to be coming soon. But on DB, it's like, oh, you're at 500. Well, this sucks because, Horse, spoofing, Horse, Link Karibo. Even in this build, they have like Fogblade too. But, yeah, with all that being said, the DB Grinders signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.